Are you ready to begin our celestial journey by unraveling the intriguing connection between Gabriel, the Pleiades and Mary? Together we'll dive into this captivating narrative, tracing the links between the ethereal, divine and the artistic. In the library of biblical stories, Gabriel holds an eminent position. Recognized as the heavenly messenger, the name Gabriel comes hand in hand with divine revelations. But did you have any idea that Gabriel holds ties to the Pleiades, beyond our earthly domain? Indeed, the Pleiades, a radiant constellation of stars that has intrigued astronomers and skywatchers since ancient times. This celestial body is believed to be Gabriel's dwelling, the place from where God commissioned him on a mission that would alter the trajectory of human history. Bringing Mary into the picture, a young lady who emerges as a crucial character in this heavenly tale. Handpicked by God, Mary's existence takes a divine shift when Gabriel pays her a visit. It's a moment of deep significance, setting the stage for a divine love story that breaches earthly borders, a narrative that has left its mark throughout history. This captivating interaction between Gabriel, the Pleiades, and Mary is not just limited to text. In reality, it has been expressed in various artistic forms over the centuries. One such exceptional artistic depiction appears in the works of Leonardo da Vinci. His portraits of Mary and Gabriel together inspire a sense of celestial beauty, a visual tribute to this heavenly connection. As we traverse through this tale, we delve more profoundly into the celestial connections and the divine love story that has ensnared minds for centuries. Before we dive deeper into the divine connection between Gabriel and Mary, let's shine a spotlight on a theory that has left historians scratching their heads: the Aryan invasion theory. This theory revolves around the sudden emergence of the Aryan race, a group celebrated for their advanced military strategies and wandering lifestyle that abruptly surfaced around 2000 BCE. Their expansion into regions of Europe, Asia, and even certain sections of Africa continues to be a hot topic of discussion among scholars. This roving warrior race is speculated to have displaced the existing farming cultures, instilling their own languages, ideologies, and societal systems. The supporting pillars for this theory are built from a diverse array of sources, from archaeological discoveries and linguistic research to studies. For example, the proliferation of Indo-European languages across expansive territories is frequently linked to the Aryan expansion. In addition, archaeological digs have unearthed remnants of Aryan culture, encompassing chariots and weaponry in areas distant from their assumed homeland. Genetic research also implies a surge of new genes, corresponding with the timeline when the Aryans are considered to have spread. Although the Aryan invasion theory is shrouded in controversy, it offers a captivating lens through which to examine the intricate tapestry of human history. As we steer back to our celestial narrative, it's worth reflecting on how such terrestrial occurrences could have shaped divine narratives and vice versa. Our journey takes an intriguing turn as we explore the transformation of the Green Man deity. Once revered by agrarian cultures as a symbol of fertility and nature, this deity, often depicted with a crown of leaves and a green face, embodied the earth's bounty and the cycle of growth. However, as the Aryans supplanted these cultures, the Green Man underwent a radical shift in representation. The warrior ethos of the Aryans saw him as a horned figure, a devil-like entity, sharply contrasting with their own pantheon of sky gods. Concurrently, we witness the emergence of the bull cult, also known as the Shiavite culture. This shift coincided with the Pleiades, the seven daughters of Atlas in Greek mythology, taking on the representation of a bull, Taurus, in the celestial narrative. The bull, symbolizing strength and fertility, became central to this cult. The transformation of the man and the emergence of the bull cult provide us with a fascinating insight into the cultural shifts during the Aryan invasion. These shifts not only altered the earthly narrative but also influenced our celestial stories. As we transition from the earthly to the divine, we now turn our focus to Gabriel, the celestial messenger. Venturing deeper into the celestial narrative, we steer our course towards ancient India. Here we unravel the profound connection between Murugan Karttikeya, the Pleiades, and the Greek god Dionysus. Our focus shifts towards Karttikeya, a captivating figure in the Hindu pantheon, often accredited as the god of war. Karttikeya's association with the Pleiades, or seven sisters, posits him as their offspring. This relationship draws a striking parallel with Dionysus, a Greek god who was also purported to be birthed from the Pleiades. This uncanny resemblance led Alexander the Great to the belief that Karttikeya and Dionysus were one and the same deity, knitting together the terrestrial and celestial narratives even further. Additionally, Karttikeya bears the title of Bull Sun, a moniker that befits the theme of our narrative, the bull cult. This referral to the bull represents his strength, skill, and ties with fertility and the earth, akin to the green man of the agrarian cultures overtaken by the Aryans. The correlations between Karttikeya and Dionysus, their relationship with the Pleiades, and their joint symbolism as the bull sun, enrich the intricacy of our celestial narrative. With the discovery of these links, we come to understand that the celestial narrative extends beyond the stars and the heavens. It encompasses the stories we narrate, the gods we revere, and the cultures we establish. Now let's reorient our focus to the celestial sphere and introduce Gabriel, the divine harbinger. Before we delve into the story of Gabriel and his divine connection with Mary, let's detour to the 20th century and explore the compelling discovery of the Talmud of Jmmanuel by Billy Meier. Billy Meier, a Swiss farmer from the late 1960s, professed to have unearthed a set of ancient scrolls known as the Talmud of Jmmanuel. These allegedly inscribed by an alien race called the Pleiadians, and they narrate a drastically different tale about Jesus Christ, or as the texts call him, Jmmanuel. According to the Talmud, Jesus was not just a man, but a human Pleiadian hybrid, abandoned on Earth as his celestial relatives returned to the Pleiades. This alternative perspective, though controversial, adds an enthralling angle to the relationship between Jesus and the Pleiadians, blurring the boundaries between earthly and heavenly realms. The discovery of the Talmud of Jmmanuel introduces an additional layer of complexity to our celestial narrative, stimulating us to reconsider our understanding of the cosmos and its role in shaping religious stories. But now let's refocus our discussion back to Gabriel, the divine courier from the heavenly realms. Before delving into Gabriel's divine bond with Mary, let's shift our focus to an intriguing chapter in biblical prophecy, the 7 trumpet blasts by Gabriel. The book of Revelation in the New Testament describes a sequence of divine occurrences introduced by the sounding of 7 trumpets by 7 angels. Gabriel, recognized as the celestial trumpeter, is thought to be one of these angels. Each trumpet blast ushers dramatic incidents, cataclysmic in their impact, reshaping the trajectory of the world. The first trumpet initiates hail and fire, the second, a massive, burning mountain plummeting into the sea, and each successive trumpet heightens the intensity, climaxing with the 7th trumpet that marks the commencement of God's reign on earth. Gabriel, undertaking duty of a celestial trumpeter, plays a pivotal role in these events. His trumpet sounds are not mere audio signals, they are divine messages indicating the progression from one era to another, influencing the fate of mankind. The 7 trumpet blasts by Gabriel, each signaling a crucial occurrence, contribute an additional dimension to our celestial account, urging us to reflect on the divine's influence in molding earthly events. With this insight, let's progress to investigate Gabriel's divine bond with Mary. As we delve deeper into the prophecy of the 7 trumpet blasts, a sinister figure emerges: Satan, the fallen angel. We're about to explore the role of this deceiver within the celestial narrative. Known as the antagonist of divine entities like Gabriel, Satan seizes the opportunity that arises with the sounding of the trumpets. He begins to rally world leaders in anticipation of the ultimate showdown, the Battle of Armageddon. Under Satan's influence, these world leaders prepare their armies, bracing for the chilling scenario that is yet to come. This terrifying prospect, foretold in the book of Revelation, involves a confrontation between the forces of good and evil, a struggle for global control and the fate of mankind. The world now stands at the brink of this conflict as the celestial narrative darkens. The stage is set for the final face-off between good and evil. But amidst this gloom, a beacon of hope shines. Gabriel, the messenger, lets his divine connection with Mary next. Venturing further into the celestial narrative, we encounter a fascinating figure from the Yazidi faith, Melek, known as the Peacock Angel. The Yazidi, a religious group with centuries of history, view Melek not simply as a character but a fallen angel who found redemption. This highlights the core values of the Yazidi faith: forgiveness and redemption. The similarities between Melek and Gabriel, both divine messengers in their respective religions, are intriguing and cannot be overlooked. Their shared roles introduce an unexpected element to our celestial narrative, emphasizing the interconnectedness of various religions and the influence of the divine in their formation. The story of Melek not only brings an additional layer of intricacy to our celestial narrative, but also motivates us to dig further into the divine enigmas. So prepare yourself as we progress in our celestial exploration, investigating the divine link between Gabriel, the celestial messenger, and Mary, the chosen one. As we delve deeper into the celestial narrative, we come across an intriguing character from Lovecraft's tales, Nodens, the benevolent god originating from the Pleiades. Named after an ancient Celtic deity, Nodens belongs to the same star cluster as Gabriel. This isn't merely happenstance, as the Pleiades has historically been linked to divine beings in numerous cultural contexts. Known as Nuada the Silver Hand in ancient British mythology, Nodens is celebrated for his kind-hearted disposition. His silver hand, a symbol of both physical strength and empathetic heart, signifies his role as a guardian. Throughout Lovecraft's tales, Nodens arrives as a powerful deity, often lending a hand to the protagonists in their battles against sinister cosmic beings. His benevolence, coupled with his celestial origins, introduces a new layer to our story, suggesting potential divine intervention in the mortal world. Nodens' importance in Lovecraft's tales is significant, encompassing not just divine kindness, but also symbolizing a celestial link, thereby strengthening the theme of our celestial narrative. Nodens, along with Gabriel and Melek, these celestial figures from various cultures and religions, share a unifying factor, a divine link, which ties together our celestial narrative. As we have now comprehended Nodens' role, let's move forward to examine the divine link between Gabriel, the celestial messenger, and Mary, the chosen one. Before we plunge into the narrative of Gabriel, let's divert our attention to a character that has captivated theologians and scholars, the Antichrist. This entity, engulfed in enigma, plays a significant role in Christian eschatology and is frequently linked to the final times and the Book of Revelation. Essentially, the story of the Antichrist is deeply interwoven with the beast of Revelation 13. This beast, a sight to marvel at, is portrayed as emerging from the sea, equipped with 7 heads and 10 horns. Each of his horns holds a crown, making a total of 10, and his heads bear the name of blasphemy. This formidable creature, empowered and authorized by no other than the dragon, the personification of Satan himself. The term Antichrist is used as a label for any entity in opposition to Christ, often linked to deceit and false prophecy. Envisioned as a captivating leader, the Antichrist, in alliance with the mighty beast, is predicted to ascend in power during the end times. Together, they mislead many with false doctrines, inciting massive chaos and destruction. This prophecy illustrates an image of a world under attack, a world deceived, and a world teetering on the brink of a catastrophic shift. This impending disaster culminates in the ultimate confrontation between the Antichrist, his monstrous ally, and the forces of benevolence, leading to the second coming of Christ. The Antichrist and his beast of Revelation 13, despite being ominous figures, offer a striking contrast to the divine entities in our heavenly story, reminding us of the perpetual skirmish between good and evil. Our investigation of the Antichrist and the beast accentuates the significance of the divine messages relayed by Gabriel and the critical part enacted by Mary, the chosen one. Before we delve into the story of Gabriel, let's momentarily divert our path to explore a figure that has intrigued Islamic scholars, the Mahdi, often perceived as a master of deception. The Mahdi, holding significant weight in Islamic eschatology, presides over a global caliphate with deceptive verses have sparked interpretation and controversies. This exploration serves to magnify the importance of the divine messages imparted by Gabriel and emphasizes the critical role enacted by Mary, the one selected in this astronomical narrative. As we proceed, we'll persist in disentangling these intriguing threads of divine prophecy and cosmic connectivity. Let's delve deeper into the celestial narrative and explore who exactly Gabriel is and what role he plays. Gabriel isn't simply another name found in religious scriptures. He's a cosmic entity, an archangel known as God's messenger. The name Gabriel translates to "God is my strength," reflecting his pivotal position as a link between the divine and the mortal world, bringing messages that have significantly influenced the course history. Gabriel hails from the Pleiades, a remarkable star cluster that has captivated both astronomers and storytellers, carrying a piece of the cosmos within him. This cosmic connection bestows upon him an ethereal aura, adding to the mystery surrounding his character. His messages were far from ordinary. They contained divine prophecies and revelations which played a crucial role in key biblical events. From predicting the birth of John the Baptist to revealing the arrival of Jesus to Mary, Gabriel's words extended beyond mere messages. They were divine decrees that shaped destinies. Now that we have explored who Gabriel is, let's further examine his divine connection with Mary. Mary, a name that reverberates through the annals of time, but what is her association with Gabriel and the Pleiades? Mary, an unassuming woman hailed from Nazareth, found herself at the epicenter of a divine scheme selected to carry the Son of God, Jesus. Her existence was an intriguing blend of the mundane and the extraordinary, intricately interwoven with threads of divinity. Central to Mary's narrative is her encounter with Gabriel, the heavenly herald. Gabriel, speculated to originate from the Pleiades, approached Mary with a revelation that would irrevocably alter her existence and the trajectory of mankind's history. He proclaimed that she, despite her uneventful life, was chosen for an extraordinary mandate, to usher the divine presence into the world. This encounter wasn't just a simple exchange between a woman and an angel. It was a crucial juncture, a divine rendezvous where heaven kissed earth and instigated a narrative of deliverance and love. Mary's affirmation of this divine task highlighted her bravery and conviction, attributes that have cemented her status as a timeless figure in history. The encounters between Mary and Gabriel were not just divine rendezvous. They were moments that would eternally redefine the course of history. Let's examine how these celestial connections have been translated into works of art. That's the path we'll tread on now. Art has been a time-honored platform for depicting the divine, the ethereal, and the celestial. One artist who distinctively captured the divine bond between Mary, Gabriel, and the Pleiades was none other than Leonardo da Vinci. Recognized as the embodiment of Renaissance humanism, Da Vinci was a savant of symbolism and veiled implications. His masterpiece, The Annunciation, encapsulates the moment when Gabriel descended from the Pleiades to communicate the divine revelation to Mary. Da Vinci's illustration of Gabriel transcends the physical, symbolizing a celestial being from the Pleiades, embarking on a divine mission. The painting depicts Gabriel as a figure of radiance, showcasing Da Vinci's proficiency in light and shadow, subtly implying his celestial incomparison. Mary is depicted in earthly hues, signifying her mortal nature with a faint glow around her, alluding to her divine destiny. However, Leonardo wasn't the sole artist to capture this celestial story. Numerous other artists have illustrated the divine moment of Annunciation, each lending it their unique touch. For example, Flemish artist Jan van Eyck used intricate details and vibrant colours to portray the scene in his painting, The Ghent Altarpiece. Further, Italian artist Sandro Botticelli employed his characteristic flowing lines and muted colours in his painting, The Cestello Annunciation. These artists, among others, have utilised their brushes to portray the divine message from the Pleiades, the celestial messenger Gabriel, and the earthly yet divine Mary. By doing so, they've provided us a glimpse into a celestial narrative that is simultaneously majestic and humbling. Art, in all its variations, has been an enduring medium for this celestial narrative, preserving it for future generations. As we wrap up our celestial journey, let's explore what this narrative reveals about the intricate connection between the divine and the cosmos. This narrative unfolds a timeless tale, a tale of Gabriel, the divine messenger from the Pleiades, who in love with Mary, a mere mortal. This story portrays a divine being traversing the cosmos, led by the Pleiades with the purpose of introducing a divine child, Jesus, into the world of mortals. The tale carries a profound understanding of the cosmos, suggesting a profound bond between divine beings and the universe, a bond that marries love, fate, and cosmic navigation. Challenges us to look beyond our mortal existence and to investigate the heavenly connections that might guide our lives. This narrative urges us to question: is the cosmos just a vast spread of stars and galaxies, or could it be divine playground, a backdrop for celestial tales? Could the Pleiades be more than a mere cluster of stars, acting instead as a celestial compass for divine beings like Gabriel? To conclude, the celestial narrative of Gabriel, the Pleiades and Mary serves as a poignant reminder of the tangled web that binds the divine, the cosmos, and us.